we were talking about this the other day, that it's like we have regular LA, right? So you have two different complete realities existing. You have Beverly Hills, people are going to yoga and they're walking in the streets, and people are driving Bentleys. And then just a few miles away, you've got Mad Max. Yeah. You got people in The Walking Dead living on the concrete on the street, and then the entire avenue is lined with tents. It's a full village of people living with no supervision, open air drug use, sex, violence, chaos, fires, all sorts of wild shit, stealing electricity, like using it to fucking power devices inside their tents. Wild shit. Yeah. Totally tolerated. And it's in the same general space in the world as the most technologically advanced people that have ever lived.
Dude, it's fucked.
It's wild.
I remember, I just went back to LA. It's actually, at least, I don't know, maybe I just had a good moment. It's much better.
Well, that's good.
It's much better.
People are settling down?
I just didn't see, like, the pandemic Mad Max thing that you're talking about, like that looks like Escape from LA or something, or that but I know it's still there. I mean, I know people who still live there. It's still there. It's like, this is to me an issue of like coming to terms with what compassion really looks like, because I think these days what people are calling compassion isn't compassion at all. Like, changing the way that you talk about people who are, on the streets for a variety of reasons. Some of them just look at how much rent is now. Are you fucking kidding? Like, some of them schizophrenia, psychosis. Some of them bad luck. Some of them, they want to be there. I've seen the videos of people. I saw a clip. Someone was interviewing some people, and this isn't all of them, so don't come at me.
Whoa.
Please, I know they're going to come, but this isn't all of them. I don't think it's all of them. I think it's probably a relatively smaller percentage, but it was somebody in San Francisco in a tent with Wi-Fi, Netflix. They were getting stipends.
Yeah, they get money.
And he was like using the stipends for dope. And he was just freely on the interview being like, I love it. Like, this is incredible. Why the fuck? Now, what's curious about that is if you read, what is that transcendentalist? Is it Thoreau? He's like, into the wild, like the American utopian dream of not having a high monthly expense on being a homeowner, being free. Who is the guy? God damn it. It's Emerson. Like, when you get jealous of someone because they have a nice house, picture that person with the chain to their leg attached to the house, and they're having to drag the house down the fucking road because they got to pay for that house, and it's expensive to keep that house going. Don't get fooled by the house. They're working so hard. All of their freedom is gone because of the mortgage, because of what they have to do to sustain the house. So this is like a really like a kind of American utopian ideal, which is freedom. Look, man, I don't need a house. I don't need all this stuff. So what they're doing has like some kind of like latent philosophy behind it, which is like, yeah, sure. Look at you. Oh, you're so much better than me with your fucking house and your mortgage and your cobalt bullshit and your Adderall addiction and your ulcers and your misery. Oh yeah, you're much, much better than me. It's like, it's just a different version of side effects of capitalism. You're looking at, not bashing it, not bashing it. There's great things about it, but also when you see some people, it's like you're looking at people who've just been ground up in the gears of the damn thing. They couldn't make it work, So I think that regardless, the people should be contemplating, like, what is compassion? Like, what does it really mean? What does it mean? What does it really look like? Does it look like saying nice words and ignoring a horrible thing that's happening? Or does it look like facing it directly, as ugly and fucked up as it may be, as awful as it might be, the things you might have to do initially to like fix it might not look like compassion. It might not look compassionate to have like what Dr. Drew talks about, that they used to have mental health courts. That might not look compassionate to like have to like detain someone. Let's find out. Are you in the middle of a manic episode? Are you schizophrenic? Do you have a head injury? Do you have some psychosis resulting from the drugs that you were taking to mitigate the horror of being out in the streets? Okay, we have treatments for you. We have a budget surplus. Remember Gavin Newsom talking about this massive budget surplus California has. It's like, what are you just keeping that in the bank? You got people who need houses, medication, help, desperately, who are saying they don't need help, kind of. Help them, even if that means temporarily getting them into a place where they can be healed. That's compassion. Compassion isn't just ignoring reality. That's not compassion. That's what Chogyam Trungpa calls idiot compassion, actually. It's like fake, it's cowardice disguised as compassion. Now, again, I'm a dumbass. I have no idea. It's the horror of having to be saddled with fixing problems like that. I can't even imagine. But can it be that complex? Can it be that complex to like get people to a hospital? How hard is it to build a new hospital or something? I don't know. It feels like that was always the eerie thing about that, what you're talking about, that strange contrast you see in California between ultra wealth and hell realm level existence.
Well, that's the contrast of the whole world, right? When you look at Western democracy and all its opulence, if you think about when you see like people that are like just flossing on Instagram, people that are like in Dubai, driving around in a Lamborghini, going to a yacht and toasting champagne with people. I mean, it's wild, the difference between the people that live like that and the people that live in the cobalt mines. And that all this exists in 2023. This is not, we're not talking about something that happened thousands and thousands of years ago before people knew better. No, they know it and they ignore it. And then the biggest companies in the world profit from it. These enormous electronics companies.
Yeah, man. I mean, this is something that like gets brought up by the person, my Buddhist teacher, David Nichtern. Is just like, how different is the world now versus 5,000 years ago? How different are people? Are people that different from 5,000 years ago? And he says, not really. The way feudalism looks now doesn't look like, he doesn't say this, is my opinion. The way feudalism looks versus the way it looks now, it looks completely different.